You're listening to Curdle Holler, Episode 2.
Good evening, my little fright junkies. I've just come back from the Wreck-It Club and changed into my evening robe so I could sit down and watch a movie. I love scary movies, of course, but I despise going to the cinema. The usher likes to confiscate my candy corn. And also because people are always coughing, it makes me think about deadly plagues, and that's not relaxing. Imagine the year is 1349 and you're a citizen of London, watching as swaths of the populace fall to the Black Death. During the day, folks pray for respite from the disease, and during the night, plague bearers collect the dead and pile them into pits. During this time, death came so swiftly to so many that some scholars today are convinced that the Black Death was viral, like the Harlem Shake dance craze or the Chewbacca mob. But what if you lived in a world that could be destroyed by a viral sensation of the wholesome variety? This is the question we ask as we check back in on the denizens of Curdle Holler. When we last saw Chip and Bonita, they had narrowly avoided being jailed for fraud when it turned out that her shop had inadequate freight power to process a return. They're about to get an unwelcome visitor whose cheerful and repetitive pull will put this fragile Halloween town in danger. This episode is called Pushing Daisies. My head hurts. Does your head hurt?
My head hurts a lot. This is worse than the time I did that consumer report on those bicycle helmets that we found in the landfill. Here you are, sir. A ghoulish brew to cure what ails you.
The tag says English breakfast tea.
It may be your last.
Rochester, I know that Creepy Butler is like your whole thing, but can you please take it down a notch? I have what feels like the worst hangover of my life.
Well, now you know, Benita. When you use your fright power to get out of a little transactional jam, it has grave consequences.
Rochester!
Okay, well now I'm hearing how that was a creepy pun. I do apologize. Blech, this tea tastes terrible. Did you put in my 17 sugar cubes like I asked? I most assuredly did not. I need to find sugar and a spoon.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
Ain't that cute? What is that?
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
Oh, look at him dance. Get it, Flower.
Love my
Bob
baby,
them
she's pretty as a
pedals.
daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
That is horrible. That thing is horrible.
It appears to be some kind of electronic dancing flower. Judging from the peppiness of the tune, I can only assume this is the unholy handiwork of a very depraved individual.
Hey, y'all gotta see this. I want to bite. I got a couple of zaps in my ring here.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
No, absolutely not. I don't know how this evil artifact got mixed in with the other evil artifacts, but we can't sell this to you, Gobliner.
Where did this come from, anyway? And is that the worst song ever written?
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
Look at him go. A dang old Flower.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
Ew.
Can I help you?
That flower is stupid.
I agree.
We're supposed to, help you around the boutique or whatever.
The sheriff said we're troubled teens.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
What happened to my life?
You're in Curdle Holler.
Curdle holler, curdle holler.
Curdle Holler, Curdle Holler.
Curdle holler, curdle holler.
Curdle Holler, Curdle Holler. Yeah.
Curdle holler, curdle holler.
Curdle Holler, Curdle Holler.
welcome to Bootiful, spooky cool, Colonel Holler.
Colonel Holler.
Baby, Colonel Holler, Colonel Holler.
Colonel Holler, Colonel Holler.
Colonel Holler, Colonel Holler.
Welcome to your afterlife.
Well, that's the gist of it, Miss Von Wingenkamp. These unruly teens will stay out of juvie in favor of community service. And their acts of service can help your struggling little shop gain some fright power before Halloween.
Well, Caretaker Batsinger, thanks for clearing that up.
You're quite welcome, my dear. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to vote for me in the upcoming election, but let me tell you something. I vote yes on pretty ladies in low-neck tops. So you got my vote.
Gross.
Your lovely dress has the deepest V I've seen since this side of a barrel of alphabet soup.
Yeah, no matter what I put on, it looks like this.
At least you've got something to look at.
Chip, you have got to stop sneaking up on people like this. Not everybody knows that the Invisible Man co-owns the gift boutique.
Mr. Clearly, it's nice to meet you. Of course, you did not take me by surprise as I saw you approach and make bunny ears behind Miss Von Wingenkamp. You seem to have forgotten that you're wearing gloves today. Oh, yeah. So, by way of recapification, this whole town needs to be working on its scares. We need enough fright power to lift the veil on Halloween so we can go to Earth, say ooga booga to our friends and loved ones, and charge up that twinkly crystal ice cream cone in the town square. Then y'all won't be having any more problems with your zap reader. Do you follow?
Yes, that makes perfect sense. Everything in this town makes so much sense.
Caretaker Batsinger, a question. How do we increase our fright power around the shop? I mean, you can repeat that in case Benita wasn't paying attention.
I was paying attention.
In case Rochester wasn't paying attention.
Sir, I have toiled here for 70 years. I don't need to pay attention.
In case the teens weren't paying attention.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay, can you repeat it anyway for Benita?
Yes, Mr. Clearly. It's quite simple to increase your fright power. Things that are scary, spooky, that curdle your blood, that give you that funny, tingly, Halloweeny feeling, those are the things you want to do in your shop. Those are the items you want to sell. Things that are happy, perky, good vibes, things that make people feel good. Well, now those aren't Halloweeny, so don't do them. And don't sell those items.
Love my baby. She's pretty as a daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings.
Whoops, my finger slipped.
That is most assuredly not
Love my
Halloweeny
baby.
in the
She's pretty as a
slightest.
daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings.
Indubitably, a rolling blackout caused by a lack of Halloween spirit. Sheriff!
Yes, sir, I'm right here. I was outside writing a ticket to Pumpkin because he ain't got a face and we can't see his candle.
Y'all ain't need to see my candle, that's private.
But you ain't scaring nobody, Pumpkin. You gotta scare people.
Sheriff, now that these citizens have been given their marching orders, so to speak, why don't you and I stroll on over to the witches' food trucks and see what they got in the cauldrons today? All this caretaking has got me powerful hungry.
Okay, Your Honor. Now, Chip Clearly and Bonita Von Wangenkamp, don't you forget I'm a-watching you.
Yeah, we got it, yeah.
Halloween night, vote for Belfry Batsinger.
Excuse me, young missus. Does this establishment carry rubber snakes?
I don't know what they got here. Why you want that anyway? That's stupid.
I want to put ones in my laundry basket and scare my grandsons.
Like, why do you want a rubber snake? 'Cause you're an actual snake.
Yeah, get in your own hamper, Grampers.
Your service is disgraceful.
Hey, Damien, come back. We have rubber snakes here. God, we got a whole display box of these stupid things. What did you two say to him? Why did he leave?
Nothing. We was being helpful like we was told. And telling it like it is.
Yeah, he just left because he thought your store was stupid.
Chip, these teens have not helped us at all.
I'll say. They disappeared into the stock room for 30 minutes, where I suspect they were smoking cigarettes. Then they jammed up the register tape with bubble gum. Then they made fun of my outfit.
By outfit, I guess you mean the gloves and wig floating in midair?
I don't look like a traffic cop who got killed outside of Barber College. There. That's the last of the bubble gum those two little hellions put in here. The printer should work again. Pumpkin, would you like to reprint your receipt for these tea lights?
Yes, because if I'm still scared of the dark after I use them, I'm going to have to bring them back.
There you are, Pumpkin. May they light your path in the blackest night.
Don't talk about the dark.
Apologies, Pumpkin. Benita, would you mind ringing up the ghost of John? He needs to buy this reflective tape for his long white bones.
Woo!
Okay, that'll be a zap and a half, sir. Out of 2 zaps?
Ah, that'll be the old bone phone. Oh dear. I've received a notification of a new Yelp review. It seems Damien won't be slithering back here anytime soon.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, keep warm out there. Did I just hear you say that we got a bad review on Yelp? I didn't even know you had that in Curdle Holler.
Yes, we have all the Earth computer applications here. Of course, we tend to only use the ones that are harrowing and full of terrors, like the comments section on BooTube, for example, and the front page of Deadit, and the spooky version of Yelp, which is just Yelp.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Can I see? Ooh, do I have these apps on my bone phone?
Yes, Bonita. Your life in Curdle Holler is quite similar to your life on Earth, you know.
Oh, look at my Instagram account. Hey, Chip, look. I have 60,000 followers. You only have 600.
Well, I think 600 followers is pretty dang good for someone who can't be photographed.
Whoa, Nelly. I look pretty good in these, glamour shots. And look at all my comments.
It's not that many comments.
Right. Okay, let me look at my feed. Ugh. Why is everyone just posting pictures of their terrible looking food? Have y'all not heard of turning the flash off? Ugh. Tombstone, 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 ugly kid, tombstone, ugly monster. Oh, hey, it's Minerva.
Yes, that delightfully frightening ghoul friend of mine posts the scariest selfies and the dankest memes. I'll say, where'd she get that decapitated head? The decapitation station. It's Curdle Holler's version of the Build-A-Bear workshop. Oh, look, she just posted a new one from the park. Wait, is she being funny? Where did those boots come from? And that cup of coffee?
A beautiful fall day in Curdle Holler. Thank goodness I've got my hashtag seasonal latte.
Hashtag happiness. Hashtag fall gal.
Hashtag
so blessed. Something's wrong. Terribly wrong.
Yeah, that's horribly cheerful and nothing at all like Minerva.
I must go to the park at once. Minerva needs my help. Call us if you need anything, Rochester. We're really worried. I can't believe that stupid skeleton cop made us, come here and do work. Ew. What's the point of being dead if it's just as stupid as being alive? Casey, are you chucking your fingernails into that priceless enchanted urn? Stop it!
Well, what do you expect her to do, Mr. Chip? They coming right off her.
Yeah, Mr. Chip.
Mr. Chip, you cramping our style.
Yeah, you're just as bad as my dad was. He was the worst. He was always, making me do chores and stuff. That's when I decided to rebel. Well, how did that work out for you? I don't know. I told him I'd rather die than go to Grandma's house, so I held my breath until I did.
I died punching a car. Excuse me.
Girls, could you please see what Pumpkin wants? I'm gonna go empty this urn.
I need help. What do you want, you old ground-sitting, rotten-bottom vine whiner? Sheriff said I need to work on my scares for Halloween, and I don't know what else I can buy here.
Don't buy anything, stupid. Just carve a face into yourself. Like, haven't you ever seen a jack-o'-lantern?
I can't see much of anything.
Well, you need, like, a face. Like, you draw triangles or whatever, and then you carve it with a knife. Not like I would know or anything. Carving pumpkins is for babies.
I tried carving a face on me, but it was too scary. Well, you probably ain't got no technique. You can't just start cutting willy-nilly. You gotta have a plan. You better be glad I'm here. I'm all about that knife life. That tickles. Okay, first we gotta cut all the way around the top so I can pull your guts out. Ew. Tombstone, tombstone, dead thing. Ooh, good contouring. Heart that. And baby bats. Heart that. Oh, Rochester, hey, what's going on? How's Minerva?
Benita, something strange is afoot here. The park is full of frolickers, picnics. I heard giggling. The townsfolk are happy, Benita. They're happy.
But what about Minerva? Is she okay?
I barely recognize her. She's sitting here on the park bench, but she looks different. She's sporting ombre highlights.
Roddy, let's take a selfie. Selfie. Hashtag my man. Hashtag
Okay, does she have a giant boho tote bag? Maybe her regular stuff is in there. Like maybe there's a clue about what happened.
outfit of the day. Boiled in.
Yes, I'm rifling through it, but these objects are completely alien to me.
Hashtag
Setting spray, fuzzy scarf, yoga pants. Oh no, oh no, oh dear. I believe I know what happened.
Rochester, what is it?
It's horrible.
What's wrong?
I can't.
love my baby. She's pretty as a daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings.
It's the ebullient song of the cursed daisy. The dancing flower has transformed my Minerva.
What?
Love my baby. She's pretty as a daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings.
Minerva, darling, speak to me.
What is this rat's nest on my head? Get it off. I want my real rat's nest.
Minerva, darling, thank goodness you're all right.
Oh, and now another blackout, too? Someone in this shop has made a very bad mistake. Don't look at Pumpkin.
If the toilet is clogged with ghoulies again, I didn't do it.
Not that. Nope. Silence. Shh. Shh. You will all be quiet. Who is responsible for taking that dancing flower out of this shop? The happiness and good cheer spread by that dancing flower has just infected the town and our loved ones. That dancing flower has caused people to change. It's causing blackouts, I assume because it's damaging the whole town's fright power supply, and it has made my headache 10 times worse due to the fact that I can't get the worst song in the world out of my head now. Who did this?
Okay, first of all, your face looks really wrinkly when you get mad, so gross. You're old.
Thank you. And second, it wasn't just one flower. There's a whole box of them.
And also, yeah, it was us. We gave those flowers to our friend Marco. I guess he started passing them around to people in town or whatever. Now listen here, Casey and Terry. I don't want to come down on you like the man. Think of me as your cool older brother with a Letterman jacket and his own Camaro. But I have to say, I think we need to all go out right now and see if we can't round up all those flowers. We don't want that sheriff getting mad again.
Yeah, the last thing I need today is that pistol packing bag of bones Wyatt Earp with a Napoleon complex skeleton on my case again. Let's go. Let's go find your friend Marco and destroy those flowers. Lock up the shop. We're going. Oh, can I be in charge when you're gone? No one is in charge. Pumpkin is always good in a crisis. You're not in charge, Pumpkin.
then I felt myself dancing and smiling to the tune of the flower, and I couldn't stop myself. It was worse than the plague, which I've had several times, so I should know.
I'm just glad Rochester destroyed that dancing flower so you could get back to your old self, Minerva.
Yes, sir, quite. But I'm a bit concerned to hear there are other flowers at large. I can still see their cheerful influence at work right here in the park.
You're right. Look at those awesome dudes over there throwing a frisbee. They're having so much fun. But, like, some stuff is normal. You're all freaking out about these stupid flowers, but, like, that big weird dog over there looks pretty regular. Regular? I'll say. Looks like Goliath just ruined their frisbee. Oh, here he comes. Who's a good boy?
Dang, dog, you scary. What the heck? Oh, this is just Goliath, the hellhound. He helped us out of a jam the other day. And here comes his owner. Oh, crap, Chip. What is the man's name?
I don't know. I only know the dog's name.
Yes, it's so hard to remember a person's name if you learn their dog's name first. Why is that?
Oh, thank the devil you're here. I don't suppose you know anything about these twisted frolickers and the tinkly tune of torture I keep hearing all over town.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
We do, actually. These stupid dancing flowers were given out to unsuspecting townspeople by these two punk kids.
I can't believe you not to say that to me.
And now we have to track down and destroy all these flowers, or the town is in serious peril. Peril, indeed. Can you see the faint glimmer of the giant ice cream cone crystal in the distance? I've never seen it pulse with such an odd energy. These gay little flowers must have really done a number on this wretched town. Oh, would you like to help us? Maybe we could split into teams so we can cover more ground? Fine by me. My shuffleboard game was canceled tonight anyway. Rochester, I assume you just want to stay with Minerva and keep an eye on her?
Yes, Bonita. I'm going to accompany Minerva back to the store, where we shall barricade the doors and laugh mockingly in the faces of those who seek refuge.
I don't think the situation is quite that dire, Rochester.
No, that's what we usually do on our dates anyway.
Okay, Terry and you, sir, will come with me. Bonita, you and Casey are the other team. Let's turn those flowers into fertilizer.
Did you put on my sunglasses just to say that? Okay, we've walked 7 blocks, and so far I've been catcalled by a homunculus, chased by an evil mailbox, and I lost a heel. So for the last time, do you have any idea where to find your stupid friend Marco, or where he might have taken those flowers?
He's probably hiding because he heard some old ladies looking for him.
Is that another joke about my new shoes? I told you my heel broke. You saw this was all they had.
Oh my God, you're so embarrassing. People are looking at me.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy, she drive me crazy with the way she swings.
Will you stop? Don't you hear that? I think it's one of those flowers. It's coming from around the corner. Let's go.
Ow, you pulled off my arm.
Well, your mouth still works, so I think you'll live. Now hurry up.
This is so lame. Hashtag kidnapped by the loafer lady. Oh my God. This is,
It's a church. People go inside it to be quiet and learn how to be good. You should try it.
I don't think you can be in here dressed like that. You look like my mom after her settlement.
Shh! It looks like they're completely hypnotized by one of Marco's flowers. How long do you think they would keep singing if we didn't do anything? Look, the flower's up there on the pulpit. Do you think you can get it?
You do it. I'm busy.
I can't go up there. They'll see my hair.
Leave me alone.
Casey, I dare you to steal that flower.
You did not just dare me. I'll steal that flower. I'll steal it and I'll break it into electronics. Learn a new song, losers.
Wow, you really followed through, Casey. Good job.
Uh-oh, here comes the preacher.
Thank you, man.
Miss, and thank you to your friend. We were spellbound by the lusty gyrations of that horrible flower. It's like I've been released from a curse. I'm already thinking of my next sermon. It'll probably be about Halloween.
I was gonna say.
I'm Pastor Munch, spiritual leader of our crepuscular congregation. Welcome to the first expired church of Curdle Holler.
I'm Casey, and this is Bonita Von Wang.
Or Tish. Tish is fine.
I see. Well, we'd love to see you both next Sunday. I trust you have church clothes at home, Miss Wang. Those shoes are a good start.
They're penny loafers.
Anyway, Pastor Munch, about that flower, the boy who brought them, did he say anything? Do you know where he went?
Yes, that bad boy said he wanted to spread some sunshine on Harrow Hill, and then he combed his hair and said he was going to teach the town to dance. If ever a boy needed church, it was him.
Marco is so awesome.
Hey, what's that sound?
It's coming from under this pew.
Batsinger? Sheriff? What in the world are you doing down there in that mysterious hatch?
Why, hello, townspeople. Can't a fella attend church without the third degree?
But what are you doing down there?
What am I doing? Why, this is where I always sit in church.
Long time no see, caretaker. Why do you have all those tools? Are you fixing the lights? They keep flickering.
Everyone, now step away from the hidey hole. Asking the caretaker about his comings and goings is a jailable offense. The real question is why you two ain't at your store. What are you up to?
Nothing.
Then perhaps we should go our separate ways without all these tedious questions.
Perhaps.
Who's hungry?
I want bubble tea. Oh, Pumpkin, you surprised me. I didn't expect to see you behind the counter. Where are Chip and Bonita?
They're gone forever.
Forever? Or maybe just a little while.
They're gone forever, and they say everybody get out of this store. This is not our store, this is Pumpkin's store. I hate you all. Listen to Pumpkin forever.
Well, that's very unlike Chip and Bonita. But I'm happy for your good fortune, Pumpkin.
You gonna buy something?
I am in search of a new mirror. Mine is broken. I look inside, but there is no counterfangula.
You come with me. I got something in the back. Hold my hand.
Very well.
There's gonna be a lot of changes around here. We're gonna sell candy and play hide and seek and eat candy.
It's good to have dreams, Pumpkin. I wish you much success.
Here it is. Here's your pretty mirror. Look in it.
Ah, at last. There I am. Such as it is. But look at you, Pumpkin. I must know. What has happened to your face? A triangle has gone missing.
Some mean kids poke it out my head. I told my mommy and daddy.
You mean Chip and Bonita?
They laughed at Pumpkin, but now Pumpkin is business, and Pumpkin gonna sell you this mirror for 5 billion candy.
My dear Pumpkin, first of all, that is an outrageous statement. But second, have you noticed that this mirror has begun to swirl in a swirly sort of pattern?
I'm scared.
Pumpkin, we are being pulled inside.
No, it's Pumpkin's store.
Yes, I believe this is a good place to start. What we doing again? Young Teddy, we are trying to track down and eliminate all the dancing flowers from town.
Wow, the library. I haven't been to a library since school.
An urbane sophisticate like you, Chip. Really, I'd assumed a man who wears neon sunglasses would be marvelously well read.
Well, you know, I read cereal boxes and stuff.
That don't count as reading. Shh. If that's reading, you better tell that to my teacher who I got in a fight with on account of because she didn't like my book report on magazines.
You both simply must keep your voices down, you know. Listen. Do you hear one faintly?
It's one of them flowers. I believe it's coming from the office of the main librarian. Luckily, she's a friend of mine and won't mind the intrusion. Come quickly.
Oh, I just love it. I have to hear it again.
Caretaker Batsinger?
Well, now, hold on just a minute. What are you doing away from your shop, young man? I believe the sheriff and I instructed you to work on improving the boutique's fright power.
And there's one of them two teenage delinquents, too. For some old man I don't care about and his dog.
Oh, well, Sheriff, sir, with your visible ribcage and shooty guns you have, we are simply here for a completely normal reason.
We are conducting research.
Right, research on boutique operation. What are you doing here, sir? You and Caretaker Batsinger sure seem busy.
Why, I'm simply here conducting campaign business, as I needed to use the mimeograph machine. We certainly aren't skulking around the fright power supply box. What a dastardly accusation!
I didn't say anything about...
And now, if you will leave us to our business, I will wish you a good day, sir.
That was peculiar.
I'll say.
Oh, they was up to something. I know all the signs because I'm always up to something, too. I mean, of course, not right now because this flower thing, but they's definitely sneaking around. I heard the sheriff's old bones clanking around on that power box. Shh. You shh.
Come now, young Miss Terry. We mustn't lose sight of why we're here.
Hello, ma'am.
Mimi.
Hello, Mimi, ma'am. I'm sorry to interrupt you, and I know that you seem to be having a good time dancing to that, flower pot tune, but this thing is actually a menace to our town, and it threatens Halloween for us all.
No, don't take it. Listen. Give it back.
Hey, her screaming broke the flower. Nice work, Mimi.
Yes, Mimi, well done. You are free from the smiling spell of the flower song.
Thank goodness. I don't know what came over me. Oh.
Banshees make wonderful girlfriends, but terrible librarians. Okay, this is Harrow Hill. And guys, it does not look good.
I fear dark times are upon us. Only yesterday this neighborhood stunk of sulfur and ancient curses. Now it smells like jasmine and honeysuckle. Oh, where's my kerchief? I may be sick.
Did we have to take the preacher with us?
Young lady, I look after every soul in my parish, and you need a role model. I suggest you look to Bonita for how to behave and how to speak and how to...
Dress?
You just stay out of trouble.
And look at the lights. Albert Ghost is right. The town is running on fumes of fright power. Those happy little flowers are not helping.
Albert Ghost is kind of hot. It's like he's not even trying.
Okay, try to stay with us, Casey.
Hey, look. It's one of Marco's flowers. He must have been doing something cool right here and dropped one.
Hey, let me see.
Love my baby. She's pretty as a daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings.
Let me see that.
Okay, there's another one gone. Look, if we found one flower, there must be more nearby, like maybe dozens. Everybody spread out, capture every flower you can find, and destroy them. Remember, the people we're stealing from will all want to kill us, so try to avoid their suckers, fangs, claws, and spells. If you survive, let's meet back here in half an hour.
1, 2, Halloween.
Nobody was doing that.
1, 2, Halloween.
Love my baby, she's pretty as a daisy. She drives me crazy with the way she swings. Evening hazy.
Here we are.
That don't make me Daisy baby, Daisy baby, Daisy baby, you drive me crazy. Daisy
Wouldn't this
baby,
flower
Daisy
look better if I
baby, Daisy baby, you drive me
smashed it?
crazy. Love my Daisy, she cries like a baby. Security guard tastes me, strolls them bony. Sweet love save me, love her jail freeze for the boss.
What a lovely flower. May I see that?
Daisy baby, Daisy baby, you drive me crazy. Daisy baby, Daisy baby, you drive me crazy. Woohoo!
This is mine.
Now stepping left
Oh, let me
Step
hold
right.
this for you.
and stepping back. Don't get any fight. Now just keep do you some fighting now. Woohoo! I love to see sparks fly. Now whoop it left and whoop it right. Whoop it day Did we get them all?
It stinks out here again. That's a good sign. There may be more, but we did good work here. I just hope it's enough.
I hope we run into Marco or Albert Gust. They're both hot.
Please come to church, young lady.
I'm still trying to get Nita on the bone phone. Keep getting her voicemail.
Hi, you've reached Nita. This isn't my life. This isn't happening. Leave a message. Well, I wish you folks the best. It's too late for these old bones. I'm gonna head home and read these books I picked up. I've got like 6 biographies and they're all trash. Hi, you've reached Nita. This isn't my life. This isn't happening. Leave a message.
Crap, still can't get through. But maybe that's a good sign. Maybe they found Marco.
While we're waiting, check the game, would you? I want to hear how my gobs are doing.
Your gobs? You like sports?
I adore the Curdle Hollow Hobgoblins. Everyone loves the gobs, Chip. You better get with the program. Yeah, Chip! Go gobs! Rah, 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 rah.
Okay, checking the gobs game. Let me open this little radio app.
That was another moldy oldie with Curtis Cretin and the Crazy Creepers. I'm Hal and Jack. You're listening to 66.6, Curdle Holler's source for local news and entertainment. In a minute, we'll have the latest score from the Hobgoblins game.
Go gobs! Rah, 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 rah.
But first, my son Marco's in the studio with us, and he has a Halloween tip that's sure to get that fright crystal glowing again. Go ahead, Marco. You're on. What's up, CH?
Dang, that old Marco's so cool!
Oh, please.
If you can dig, I left a big old box in the town square with some far-out Halloween decorations and whatnot. Please, take as many as you want and share them with your friends. Thanks, Dad. And keep it funky, my friends.
He's so cool. He's giving away that stuff for free.
Terry, your man just ran up the scoreboard. We can't catch up. It's not like Mimi can scream at every flower in town. Oh, wait. We've got to get Mimi on the radio. Hey, guys, it's Nita. Hello? Hey, yeah, your timing's crazy. Well, look, we know how to stop it. Meet us at the radio station. I'll explain there. What? No, I'm not being dramatic. Just tell me when you get there. It'll save time. Well, now you're wasting time. Fine, there's a lady who screams and it short circuits the flowers. We want to get her on the radio to scream at all the flowers. Yeah, I know it's a good plan. Well, now we're both up to speed. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, see you there.
Hello, Bonita.
She says hi. Pumpkin, my friend, I am frightened. What is this place, and how do we escape?
It's too scary. I'm going back to Pumpkin's store.
Wait, Pumpkin, where are you going? Who knows what horrors we may find?
Who goes there?
I'm Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, perhaps we should be quiet.
Greetings, Mr. Pumpkin.
Just Pumpkin. Who are you?
I am evil. I am madness incarnate. I am the reflection of your darkest thoughts.
At the moment, I am having dark thoughts about my friend Pumpkin.
You may return to your world if you can pose a riddle that I cannot solve.
Okay, you got some candy?
Do you have candy? I don't understand.
Then, may we return?
Hooray! Yay, Pumpkin! Whee!
And so that's why we need to get Mimi on the radio.
Marco? Is this true? Don't get your dander up, Daddy-o. I was just funning on the squares.
That's great, you little goblin-faced turd. Except your dumb prank might ruin Halloween, and if that happens, the whole town's gonna disappear.
Oh man, heavy.
Hey, Marco. Guess what? There was a preacher with us, but he saw my Instagram and had to go pray for me.
Hey, Marco, look what I can do!
Yeah, right on. Look, guys, Hal and Jack gets it. But I can't just put some lady on the radio to scream at our listeners. We have to provide a public service. Something scary.
But if you don't let me on the radio, those icky flowers will keep singing and they'll ruin Halloween.
Oh, wait! Oh, dang! I'm just now putting all this together. You gotta let Mimi on that radio, man! It's important!
Chip and Nita could do it. They have faces for radio.
Hey!
The lights have been doing that all day. The fright power's too low. Like Albert Ghost has been saying, man. He was in here the other day and made a lot of good points before I fell asleep. It was almost good radio.
Well, he was on the radio. How can we get on the radio?
Tell a ghost story, man. Do you know a good scary story?
Yeah, we do.
And the Hobgoblins close out the game with a score of 66-6. Coach Nosegoblin denies accusations that his team was playing with deflated heads. Coming up, it's all things sinister, a roundtable discussion about horror and mayhem. But first, a tale to boil your blood and rattle your bones. It's a ghost story from Chip and Bonita, Curdle Holler's newest residents and owners of the boutique on Boogeyman Avenue. Chip and Bonita, does your frightful yarn begin maybe on a dark and stormy night?
Actually, yes, it does. It's mostly about a woman, a successful TV news producer named Tiffany, let's say. Tiff, for short.
Oh boy.
You see, Tiff cared too much about her job, so they punished her by making her go on assignment with this pompous bimbo named Kyle.
Really?
Well, Tiff and Kyle are driving way out in the middle of nowhere to interview some farmer about an above-average pumpkin for their morning broadcast.
Actually, Nita, I believe it was the state's largest pumpkin, and Kyle was driving a Camaro with a 50-horsepower engine and a cool racing stripe.
So there's Kyle, not paying attention to where they are, too busy admiring his tacky veneers in the mirror when it suddenly becomes very dark and starts to rain, like really rain, and they can see lightning in the distance.
It's about this time that Kyle looks over at Tiff, her ruddy complexion obvious even in the moonlight, her chest covered in French fry crumbs, and she's poring over a map she said she knew how to read.
Yes, Tiff was in a sour mood because Kyle's map was hopelessly outdated, just like the music he played in the car while trying to relive his high school glory days. Ooh.
But we digress, because just then, out of nowhere, a massive tornado spills from the clouds, throwing lightning and dropping houses on Tiffany's mother. But Kyle was hungry for a story and laughed at the danger as he sped toward the action.
But it soon became obvious that the egomaniacal and selfish Kyle, who thought he was invincible, could not turn around in time.
We'll never know, because Tiffany tried to grab the steering wheel, costing them valuable time.
As Tiff cursed Kyle's name and vowed revenge, Kyle held up his hands in despair and said, "Hey, it worked."
The phone won't stop ringing. Apparently, the fright crystal looks better than it has in weeks. We may have just enough scare power to pull off a decent Halloween. No thanks to you, Marco. You were naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Whoa, that's harsh, Daddy-o. I'm sorry, son. That's just the way my parents raised me. But why do you do these things? I act out because I'm not challenged in school. Well, that makes sense. Just don't do it again, okay?
And the cycle continues.
I'll start making a list of things for Marco to do around the store.
Hold still, Nita. I'm taking a photo of your awesome shoes for Instagram.
Yeah, thank you, Casey. Anyway, I just got off the phone with Pumpkin a minute ago.
What did he have to say?
I don't know. We should probably get back soon, actually.
Hey, Nita, just so you know, Instagram flags all your pictures as inappropriate.
Ha ha. Does that mean I have more followers now?
No. Plus, there's other wigs that are doing way better than you.
Well, now I'm depressed. Also, which ones? Hey, Rochester, how are the receipts coming?
Shockingly, our friend Pumpkin sold quite a number of items, which would have been helpful. Only we don't accept candy for payment.
I want my candy.
Yes, Pumpkin and I had quite the adventure today, but I am not ready to talk about it.
Hold still, Pumpkin. Do you want this Band-Aid for your triangle or not? There. Now you're a perfectly imperforated melon.
Thank you. You can work at Pumpkin's store.
Awesome. What about Chip?
Well, his work does show signs of improvement.
Hey, Pumpkin, let me see how you look in this mirror. I found it in the basement. Did you just break our mirror? Yes. You're welcome.
Oh, we hate you have to go. It's time